Hi, it's Marcy here. Hope everybody's having a fabulous day. Today's video is going to be a question from one of my followers, which was, Marcy, when did you tell everybody that you were pregnant? And I thought that was such a good question, so I decided to do a video just on that topic. Okay, so this is my first pregnancy, so I didn't know as much as the next person. So I kind of did my research, looked online, when should I start telling people that I'm pregnant? And I also referenced a friend because he recently just had a baby also, which is super awesome. And pretty much the first trimester miscarriage risk is a possibility. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. Women have miscarriages all the time, but because it's more on a personal level, I don't want my business out everywhere. I personally chose to wait until I was kind of cleared of that, the risk of miscarriage, and that it decreased to like 2%. So I waited near the end of my first trimester, and by that time, guess who I only told? I just told my parents. Just told my parents and my family, just because my immediate family, because that's who I personally wanted to share with. Everybody else, again, because it's my pregnancy, I can do whatever I want, right? They just waited to see until I started showing, and that's just how I wanted to handle it. I'm not a big broadcaster, even though I'm a blogger. I'm not as open as some other bloggers, so I'm not sharing with you guys like every little detail. This is me, every day being pregnant. I just kind of share with you guys some tidbits so that you can kind of keep along with my journey and see how I'm going. But that's the answer, really. Immediate family found out first because they're my parents, right? They're my family. And if you're curious about the husband, he found out right away. I didn't do the whole reveal and that kind of thing. I could have, maybe for the next one. I'll surprise him in a way. But again, we were planning it, so it was like no big deal. Like, hey, honey, I'm pregnant, yay. And then my parents and everybody else just kind of found out. Close friends, I did tell them earlier because they're my close friends. And everybody else just kind of had to wait until I felt comfortable. And now everybody knows. I can't quite hide it anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much the answer. So it's really up to you. Again, my advice, if you don't care that you might miscarriage and you're just so excited about being pregnant, cool, go ahead and share it. If you want to wait for that period to pass, that's kind of, your doctor will tell you, it's kind of in that first trimester, and that's when everything's changing. You don't feel your best. You might be going through morning sickness, and that could be an opportunity once that passes to share, or you can be a blogger like myself and tell people the whole way through. So again, that's just my little spiel on when I told everybody that I was pregnant. Did some people get kind of mad? A little bit. But at the end of the day, it's my life, it's my journey, it's my baby. So I can make those decisions, and that's what you get to do. So don't feel pressured to tell anybody because it's your business. If you are able to wear loose clothing and be comfortable and not sick and throwing up everywhere, then you might be able to go a little bit longer than the person that's not feeling as well, and it's very obvious that, man, something's going on, or if you're gaining a lot of weight right away or something like that. So I just kept up with my normal habits, my normal eating habits, working out habits, and so people say, as my dad would say, I wear pregnancy very well. I'm trying to keep my body as healthy as I can so that once the baby pops out, I can work my way back to getting tight and being back how I was, living a regular, normal lifestyle. So I hope this helps, gives you some guidance on how to share your pregnancy news to others, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Why, baby, why do you ever just stop and wonder? We can't let this thing go under. Find a string of hope.